Welcome back to my 100-day challenge, my impossible challenge, yes. I picked up a job. It's from London to Reims. I have realised that when I complete any job, it automatically puts me back into London. Because it's not my truck. So yeah, I picked this job up. We are still technically on day 2, but there's only 8 minutes left of day 2. This is where we are at the moment. We did 3 jobs day 1, 4 jobs on day 2. So I'm going to try and cram a few jobs in today. We're at 29,689, and I am going to do maybe day 2, 3, and 4 in this video. Maybe do at least 2 and 3, I think, because I'm gonna have to. I can't do these. It'll end up being 100 videos for 100 days, which, I mean, it's not going to be terrible, but I don't think that's really necessary. I can start cramming days in, and especially when I get longer jobs and more jobs and such, they're going to take several days to do, in-game days, obviously. So yeah, so I'm going to try and do a couple of days in this video, see what happens, and see what progress I can make. I won't be recording the entire journeys because that will just be well, that'll just make the video like 2.5, 3 hours long if I record 2 or 3 days in one video. So yeah, I'm going to get on with this job, and what I will do is I will come back when I'm closer to completion of this job. Right, here we are, end of this job. I just thought I'd get done and pick up the next job, because that took nearly 8 hours. I think it got 9,500, not fantastic, but it will do. We'll throw that into high value cargo, and let's pick up another job. Yes, so we are in somewhere. I think we're in Reims, aren't we? We in Reims? Is that where we went? I don't know. It doesn't matter anyway, because it'll just throw us somewhere. This is a 9,000. Don't really want to be travelling across the water, because while I'm in Europe, I might as well stay in Europe. It's 11,000. I'm thinking about taking something that's shorter, but so I can cram more jobs in. So if I get 11,000 for doing that, I can get 6,000 for doing a shorter job, and maybe get another 6,000. I suppose it still works out the same, maybe. That's a bit lighter. It'll be a bit easier to carry. That's 9,000. Right, we're going to do this one. I'm going to do that. Let's grab this job. Once I get my own truck, it will then matter where I am and what where I travel from. I will be travelling from the actual place that I've last dropped off at, so I'll be picking a job up from that last location, as it were. But at the moment, it just keeps taking me back to London, regardless of where I am in Europe. So yeah, we're going to crash. Yeah, we're just going to take the jobs that we can take from wherever they are until I get my own truck. What did I just... The car just hit me, I think it did. I keep doing that. I really do keep doing that around these roundabouts. I just don't expect a car to come up the outside or inside of me. You would expect them to give you a little bit more room, but I suppose, you know, that's how it is. And I didn't set my mirrors up, so I don't have a view of that mirror at the moment. So we'll have to do that. In fact, we'll just annoy the AI for a moment and adjust our seating position. Let's move the seat back a little bit and do the FOV, just so I can see out that mirror. I don't need to be seeing so much of the steering wheel in that, but I do need to see out that left mirror. Right, job 2, and we are on 7:51 in the morning. So we have the potential to get quite a few jobs in today, hopefully, and make a decent amount of money towards my impossible goal, yes. And we're back in the left-hand drive truck, so I have to get used to that. Ooh, getting a bit close then. Glancing at the sat nav and oh, again. Right. Yeah, left-hand drive is terrible for me, and plus I am kind of rushing. Like I said, I'm to some extent exceeding speed limits where I feel I can just get away with it now and again. I don't want to be picking up a fine, but so I'll be cautious with it. And we'll just pop it into cruise control now and sit back. 237 kilometers. This shouldn't take too long. Oh, alright. Slow down, slow down. Come on, gate. Open, open, open. Good. I didn't want to stop. Right. Okay, so once again, I'll come back to you either close to the end or when I've completed this job. Right, here we are. This is our drop-off point. This parking is a where do you need it, but it's very straightforward, so shouldn't be too difficult to get this parked up, even at a weird angle. He says, I just, you know, I give up on this parking now. Right, decouple that, and that is another job done. 268 kilometers. That got us 6,000 and a little bit of XP. So we are currently sat at 45,000, and oh, that's interesting. That last job, well, that's the last job, but the one before that we started, and it was 8 minutes to midnight, still classed as day 2, even though we finished it on day 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, technically 5 jobs on day 2. That was really good. It is 20 to 12, and I know we've got upgrades and I've got messages and all sorts of stuff, but I don't need to worry about them at the moment. Oh, that's a good paying job, isn't it? Live cattle? Yeah, we'll take that. Possibly, yeah, okay. I didn't know if it was going to load then for a second. Right, so let's take some cattle. Oh, we've got one of these rear view mirrors. I don't mind them actually. Let's just win an Iveco, right? Because that's a big sat nav. That's really cool. Or Iveco, however you like to pronounce it. Oh, that's a big sat nav. Yeah, it's F3. 546 kilometres. Yeah, that's a good size sat nav. That I'll be able to see that quite well. And we'll see how we get on with this mirror as well. Right, nice looking dash also. Oh, I guess we were started. Right, in gear, and let's just have a look at what we have. Okay, well, we have cattle. So, let's be on our way. The advantage of taking these jobs with all these trucks is I do get to drive all the trucks and test them out. And I can decide whether I'm going to like this mirror or not. Because at the moment, it looks like it's... I don't know. Yeah, I might... It looks a bit in the middle of the screen, really. It looks a bit too close. But, yeah, it's creating quite a blind spot. Not sure about that. So, maybe won't be buying an Iveco. Right, nothing coming. This is quite a nice area actually around here. Oh, where am I going? Oh yeah, I'm going that way. I saw that X and thought, oh dear, I'm going the wrong way, but no, I'm not. Right, I'm going to bring up this other sat nav because I just want to make sure I'm going the right way and make sure I'm not speeding. I'm only going to be speeding a little bit in places where I think I can kind of get away with it. See, I might be able to get away with it down here. I don't think there's any speed cameras, and unless I run into a police car or come across a police car, should be alright. See, I got away with that. It wasn't excessive speeding, it was only just going out of that 60 into the 80 zone. Right, once again, I'm on my way. Job number 3 of today. Well, technically, I suppose it's job number 2 according to the statistics, but 3rd job of the day. Anyway, I'll get back to you when we're getting close to the end. Right, well, we are 5k from our destination. So my driver is tired. That mirror is causing huge problems. It's a massive blind spot on the screen. Not impressed with that. And I've discovered a recruitment agency. So, well, there is that. Yeah, not a fan of this truck, honestly. Not a fan at all. But, I mean, it's drove alright. It's not been too bad to drive. It is currently 20 past 9 at night. I can get another job in on day 3. And it might take us over to day 4. Which is not a problem because I'm going to run through another full day as well. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep going and see what we can do. See how much money I can make. But yeah, it's safe to say, do not like this truck. Not at all. I mean, it does drive okay. It is just that mirror. Really. It's fine like this, but it's not great for, yeah, roundabouts or junctions or anything really. And it beeps at you, the slightest thing. You get a bit close to something and it just, yeah, non-stop beeping. Which is a little bit unnecessary. I know it's nice to have a warning that you're too close to objects beside you, but I don't need it going off all the time. Okay, we're good. Oh, I don't want to be turning, I want to be going straight. Oh, driver's tired. I think I'm tired. We're just gonna go with this because we need to get there. Okay, so we're close. This is where we need to be. In there, right, okay, gotcha. Right. And where do you need it? You need it there. You know what? I'm tired. Playing it safe. I could do with the XP, but that was quite a journey, actually. I mean, it wasn't too long, really, but it just seemed a bit... I don't know. Seemed a lot of a hassle for some reason, that journey. Oh, well, it says that's fine. We're going to leave that there. Right, decoupling. We weren't far off needing to take a rest stop. So, yeah, nearly 10 hours for that journey. Actually, it was quite long, wasn't it? 571 kilometres. But 15,000 and another level. So we'll pop it into fragile, I think. We'll keep going down this tree, this route for now. I should really be working out what I'm actually going to be taking as a trailer. Right, yeah, that's only two jobs today. We're going to get a third one in. So yeah, I'm going to pick up a third job and I will come back to you. Well, yeah, I realised I wasn't recording. So, yeah, this is the end of job 3, is it today? 3 or 4? Can't remember. And that's probably about the best parking I've done today. That's pretty good, actually. Right, let's decouple on that. And that's took us through into the next day. So we're technically now on day 4. Let's have a look at our career progress. Okay, yeah, so 3 jobs for day 3. I mean, the 15,000 job was pretty good. It's quite a long distance. But it's got us up to 70,000 now. I'm thinking what I might do is earn enough money to buy a second-hand truck, a used truck, and take a bank loan for a trailer, and then start my journey properly. Because if I take a 100k bank loan, it shouldn't be too bad. Right, let's have a look at the quick job market. Rotterdam to Dusseldorf. That's quite a short run, isn't it? For 7,000. Yeah, 300 kilometers for 7,000. Yeah, we'll take this job. Right, yeah, okay, so I'll grab this job. This is, we should do alright with this. Should be fairly straightforward. Yeah, I'll get on with this and I will be back when we're close to the end of this journey. Right, well, I did a couple of jobs there pretty quickly on camera just to get through some of the workload for this video. We've just picked up this next job. It's quite a short one, just over 200 kilometers, and I'm going way too fast to take that corner. So yeah, what I'm going to do is come back to you when I get to the end of this job, and then I might rush through the next job and then come back to you on the final job, because I think I can do 5 jobs today. This is only going to take 3.5 hours or so. It's 20 past 11 in the morning in game. I think we could squeeze a couple more jobs in depending on the length. So yeah, right, I will be back to you when I'm closer to the end of this job. Yeah, okay. That'll do. That will do us. Right, that's the next drop. Let's decouple from there. I'm not worried too much about that, just wanted to get on. Right, see, that was quite quick. 3 hours, got 6,000. Bit more XP. Right, next job. Whoa, my steering wheel straighten itself up. What shall we do? Frankfurt to Dortmund for another 9,900. I think that's pretty good. Medical equipment, we'll take that job. And we'll keep this going. So let's see what we have. Oh, we got a double. Okay, excellent. So where do I need to be? Right, we've just dropped off here, so we're just back to where we were, straight out. Let me just straighten that camera up. I think the view is fine. Maybe just bring it back a fraction, because that mirror's pretty big. It's blocking a lot of the screen. Right, let's go. Double trailer. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, right. As per usual, I will catch you at the end of the journey. And in the final job, we'll do a little bit of driving on camera, I think. Right, we're at about 6 o'clock on day 4, and there's a job here which is going to take 5.5 hours, depending on traffic and whatever. So I think this might be the final job of day 4. It is 45 tons, so we'll see. Let's see what we have. We have another double. Okay. This shouldn't be too bad. We should be able to cope with this pretty well. We're in gear anyway. Let's go and let's stop and let's do this. Shove the seat back a bit and get our FOV about there. That's good, that'll work. Let's see if I can change that small sat nav to that one, and then we can get rid of that one. Clears the screen a little bit. Right, let's go. Let's take this next double to wherever it was going. Was it Nuremberg? Right, road's clear. Let's see if I can get this out the gate without causing any damage. We can. Actually, this being a double, is this a... Oh no, it's still, yeah, okay. Right, so we are on our way. This is the final job on day 4. I'll sit like this so I can see the lights. Could probably see the lights if I just did that, really, couldn't I? yeah, it's not been too bad. We've hit about 100,000, I think, haven't we? We're on 100,000. So we could purchase a truck. Although I'm obviously going to need some cash left over for fuel, possible fines, damages, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, can maybe have a look at the used truck market, because what I'm thinking is if I purchase a used truck to get started, something that's got real minimal damage, you know, looking at 2 to 5%, maybe 10% at the most, and run that for a little while, and then look to picking up, trade it in for a new truck. Because I think if I do that, the initial expense will be the used truck at around 120,000, and then the trading on the next truck, because I'm not going to go silly expensive. We're just going to get something that's going to be able to cope with whatever trailers I decide, or trailer I decide to take. I had a look through and I noticed that refrigeration is actually locked behind level 15, I think. So unless I pick up just all the jobs until I can afford to get that one, I don't know really. Because I was thinking about going down the refrigerated route. I might do dry goods, but we'll see. I want a trailer that's going to obviously provide sufficient profit, and I believe a curtain sider, although I can pick a curtain sider up straight away, is not very profitable in the long run. And if I've got to run it for the rest of this 100 days, I think it would be better to wait and get something that's going to actually benefit me in the long run. My eyesight, I can't see that speed sign. 80, right, okay, I can put my foot down a bit. I'll have to leave that sat now up for now. Yeah, so I'll have to see what I think. I'll work it out. I don't want to jump into something and then regret it, but I don't want to keep... The idea of this series is that I use my own truck and trailer, so maybe I get my own truck first, do another week of driving, and then maybe day 10, if I've got the finances and the level, I can select the trailer that I think is going to be suitable for the series. Yeah, I'll have to work that out, honestly. I'll have to see how things pan out. So that's kind of where I am at the moment. I have the option of getting a bank loan. I mean, I could pick up a 100k bank loan. I think it's £5 a day. And with the jobs I'm taking, you know, one job, one fairly short run, 4-hour job would pay that off. However, what I've also got to account for is fatigue, because currently the fatigue does not affect me. It's kind of cheaty really, because each time I select a new job, the day and time stays the same, but my fatigue is completely reset. Meaning I can drive 24 hours at the minute and it's not affecting me. Once I get my own truck, I'm going to lose 8 hours per day because I will have to sleep. Yeah, so that's going to dip into profits, but in the same sense, I'll have my own truck. I should be able to get better jobs, more options, and earn more money, so it should balance itself out, I think. But you know, that's a bit of fun, isn't it? That's why I'm doing this, just to spice things up a little bit. Because normal gameplay, you just drive and rest and not worry about what day it is or what you're doing, or you just make sure you get your jobs done, get some money in, and pay for garages and drivers. Well, I'm not doing that. I'm trying to accumulate money and do it within a time period of 100 days. The figure of 10 million euros is absolutely ridiculous, really, I think. But it's a figure to aim for, and we'll just have to see how it goes. So yeah, that's where we are. I'll come back to you when I'm about 5 or 10k from our drop-off point, because I think this will be the last drive of this video, and it'll be the last drive of day 4. So yeah, I'll come back to you in a few seconds when I'm back at back near our destination, or yeah, you know what I mean. Right, well, 5k or 4k now to our destination, so we are getting there, and it's 10 to 11, so really we've got time for another job, but I'll take another job. I'm not paying attention, I need to be in that lane. If I take another job, it will take us into day 5. Oh, I better stop. I don't want a ticket. Just that's it's not ideal, was it? Parking there. Yeah, take another job. It'll take us into day 5, but it'll register it as day 4. Yeah, so, but anyway, I'll see what happens. This has been pretty uneventful, this journey, which is obviously good. Don't need any calamities. So we'll see where they want this double trailer. And I don't know how close I am to leveling up, I can't remember. But yeah, so I mean, I don't think we've done bad. In 4 days we've got 100, this job's worth 9,000, isn't it? So about 100, close 110k in 4 days as a new driver, with no skill points really, well, with a few skill points added. I don't think that's been too bad. I think the first 4 days have gone quite well. Okay, hang on. Yeah, of course we've got like security gates like that. And I've got a double trailer. But we should be able to bring this round and in. No, it's quite wide actually. How's that trailer doing? It's doing fine actually. It's doing actually fine. Yep, no problem. That went through fine. No obstacles, no vehicles. We can just use the entire road. Might as well. Oh, I'm tired. My driver's not, but I am. Right. Where are you going to want this? Right, where should I place it? Oh, that's great. Perfect. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, there we go. How to get it? Brake on, decouple, and yeah, 5 hours 9 minutes. And we did get a level up. Excellent. Right. I'm gonna save that skill point because I'm not sure I'm doing the right thing by just throwing points into these two. Fragile, high delivery. I'm going to work that out. I'm saving that skill point for now. Yes, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's an hour left of today. I could get another job in on today, but I'm not going to. We're going to put that onto the next video because I don't know how long this video's been running. We're at 10,000 at 10,000, 1,010, 110,000, and looking at the used truck market, I mean, these are pretty good condition. 9%. I'm not too worried about 9% as an initial truck. So, I mean, we're nearly there. I'm close to getting a used truck. Not so much. Let's just have a look on here. You need to own at least 5 trucks. Okay, right. So I'm not going to visit that dealership yet, but it's going to be a used truck. Right, I'll leave that there for this video. We've got that was day 3 and day 4. And 110,000 in 4 days. I think that's pretty good going. So yes, I'll pick this up on the next one and get a few more days done, and we will be in a new truck. Well, a used truck probably, but yeah. Right. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.